Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're gonna do a little bit of a look at and a bit of a review of these shop lights, studio lights, whatever you want to call them. These ones are new here. I've got a couple of new here items and they're not too bad. They are at the cheap end and you get what you pay for. And these are about 40 something pound for two of them with the stands. It is cheap quality, but they do the job. And if they do the job and they last, then I'm happy with that. I've got a new ear mic as well, which I've been using for years. In fact, this is the mic I'm using now. So I've been using this for like, what, 2 years? Without any problems. It's got an amp that plugs in the back of the computer. So this is for these lights. Why do I want these then? I need more illumination. When I'm playing games, stuff like that, doing any reviews, I can only do them during the day. If I try it like when it's dark, it's just too dark. Even with the lights on, all the light you've got now is just the light coming in from the loft window. Yeah, like a Velux window, just the one. And I've got 4 LEDs lights built in at the top. Obviously, I can put them on as well. They give it quite a bit. But I wanted these shop lights as well. I'm going to put a green screen at the back. Now, I am using at the moment. I tried it with, because I have an RTX graphics card, I can use this program I'll show you now. So I've been using NVIDIA Broadcast to take away the background and do the job of a blue screen, but it's not quite right yet. And I'll just show you. There's my webcam, Mexico N660, yeah, and it's full HD, 1080p, 60 frames a second, so you don't get no blaring. So I can change here different things. So I can blur it, turn it on, and you get a blur, yeah, which is not bad. And you can see here, I don't know if I can show you, where is it at? Just there. That's a bit of the blue screen. So yeah, the green screen and blue screen, but you can see it there. That's why that's not hidden, because I've got a filter and set up, and then if I change it to something else, I'll turn it back off, you'll see the blue screen or the green screen, yeah, which is going to go at the back. So it's a couple of I mean, it works, it's good, it's just not quite there. It's a bit of annoying. You can replace the background with pictures, images, stuff like that. Do what you need. You can actually remove it all together, and then you can put background on like that. It just looks a lot nicer if you're doing a review or you're doing something. You put what you want on. I mean, I've got a couple of images there. I'll use that one. You see the flickering at the back. That's because the mesh on the headset, on the headrest, it's actually the camera is actually going through and seeing behind a little bit, so it's getting confused. So you need to block that off or get a green screen. And you can see it's not quite there, but it's good enough. And if you find different ones, you might get away with it, because that's black at the back and such. Yeah. I can go back to the desktop, which is nice for doing things. So that's using the graphics card. But I've got a green screen, I'm going to put that up, and that's what these lights are for. Yeah, so that's another problem. See that? So once you do that, the graphics card is using like AI to work things out. I think it's just looking for human shapes. I'm not sure, but that's what it looks like. Where the green screen, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to turn this off and go back to... let's have a look. Forgot to do this now. So I want that on. I'll just turn this off. There you go. So now you can see no problems, because it's just an image. So let's have a look at this then, see. And then what I'll do is I'll set it up, put the green screen behind, and we'll see the difference with the lights. Turn the lights on, turn the lights off, things like that. So what comes in the box then? Just so you can see. That's what it looks like. You've got light filters. So let me just go through this quick, because this is going to take a while to set up. So you got like a little instruction booklet, Pretty straightforward. There's the stands. And what I'm going to do is, while I'm doing this, I'm going to put up Amazon. That's where I bought it from. That's how much I paid. It was 59. Now it's 47 with 20%. So that's what it looks like. That's with the filter in. Without the filter in, there's the filters there. There's a packet of them. There's three different types: red, yellow, and white and blue. Oh, there's 4. There's a white one there. So that's that. The lights itself are quite small, and they've got a control. And the control is just on, off, up and down, so you can turn the brightness up and down. And that's what they look like. You can see that there's a tripod mount, 1/4 at the bottom. So you put it in a tripod, and the filters, you just pull them out and slide the other one in. Some vents at the back. So yeah, they look okay. If they do the job and they work. There's a second one. And then we have the tripods. Now the tripods are pretty cheesy. They are right. But they won't take any abuse. I mean, you could break them pretty easy. But like I say, I look after things. I don't really. There's 2 of them. There's a rubber top on there. It also comes with these ball joints, so you can move it around if you needed sort of a weird angle. They're all metal, so they're not cheap, and they'll last. You could put other things on there. You put other things on that. Okay, last bit's going to be the actual tripod itself. It's just like a selfie stick. It's got a just on the bottom, which has got a lanyard on if you want to carry it. So obviously these are designed to carry. Top part, and then like a GoPro style swivel, and then you just twist it and slide them out. And I can't get it in shot, but they're about, with the tripod on, about 4 foot. So there's 2 of those. There's the other one. Exactly the same. It's got like a sponge handle on, so you could use it for other things as well if you needed like an extension on a GoPro or something. And that's it. Yeah. So get that out of the road. Move the mic back. But yeah, that's what comes in the box. That's what it look like. I'll just make that full screen. Oh, there's no point. You can't see. So what I'm going to do now then. There's all the specs if you want to look at that. Tells you all about it. It's got some good reviews. They're just a standard, bog standard ones. Now, if I was going to buy another set, now that I know the tripods, I would go for these style here. And look at the difference. I mean, I could have got that extra one. It's exactly the same. But these ones, especially these ones I've got, are not so great. I'd go for the ones with the metal stands. And like I say, it's only to try it. If it works, then I'll look into something else. Maybe as long as they don't fail, I'll be happy with them. Maybe mount them if it doesn't work with a tripod, because they're so small. I might put them illuminating me onto the tops of the monitors because they're like light. And then I've got a USB switch. I can just switch them on when I want, and then get something better if I needed more light. But if it works, I'll be happy with it. Alright guys, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to set it all up, and then we'll do a little demonstration and see how it goes. So I'll be back shortly. Right guys, so I've set the 2 lights up just to the side of me at the back. Yeah. Now I don't know whether you can see a difference, but I can see a massive difference. Everything looks sharper. So when I look at the corners, like along the chair and along here, it looks sharper. So I've only got the two lights, the two ones I showed you, and I've got the ring light this way pointing at me. You can see a shade there. And if I turn the ring light, you can adjust that ring light to whatever you want to get the right contrast type of thing. But I'm going to leave it illuminating me. I could drop it a bit further away if I had to. It's a bit too close. So I think that's pretty nice. What I'm going to do now, because there's a light either side of me, and I can get the controls. Right, I've got all of the controls for the two lights. I'm going to turn one off. See the difference? That's. But watch when I turn the other one off. So you can see that the green screen's not there properly. Yeah. So when it gets really dark, I mean it's like 5 o'clock, so it's not dark. You can see that gets rid of some of it. Off, on, and then once I put the other one on, totally gets rid of it. So, and obviously the ring light is still pointing at me, but also going to the green screen. But yeah, some detail, so there's something to look at. You should focus on that really easy. Yeah, there's a little SD card. See if you can read that. So having that extra light is a must. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll show you that now. What I need to do is use these for. I'll do another test later on tonight when it gets dark, and I'll test it on turning my main lights off as well. But you want to illuminate as much as you can. Now I'm looking at the green screen now, and it looks. Yeah, it looks good, just like as if it was a sunny day. And as you can see that there's not much flickering going on, which is what I need. And the detail around here is pretty good off the camera, because obviously the webcam needs to have light. So what I'll do is I'll go and get me other camera, and I'll show you the setup, what it looks like from this. So back shortly. Alright guys, so I'm just got a handheld camera to show you. There's the green screen. It's quite big. It's one of them foldy out ones. And then there's the first. Use the ring lights to illuminate me, and then these two little ones. There's a one here, just to illuminate that. And as you can see, it's hard to like see because I'm too close to everything. I haven't really got a zoomed out camera. I can't zoom out anymore, to be honest. And there's the tripod. It illuminates that. I'm actually running both of them off a battery bank. Yeah, and yeah, you can see how bright they are just by looking at them there. I can't really get in properly, but as you can see, there's my setup. Light there and a light there. It's hard to see how bright they are, but they are pretty bright. And if I just move back a little bit, that's how I've got the green screen set up. Obviously that's the blue side, and obviously if you watch some of the other videos, that's all the junk at the back. Yeah, I've got my printers over there. But yeah, they seem to work fantastic. I'm going to put like a pole up here so I can suspend it off these. That's the idea. So when I want to, I just put the pole up and I can fold this up. And if it's a bit high as well, it'll give me a bit more room to play with. But yeah, these are fantastic. Should turn them on and off. You can see there how much. You can see where that one's gone. So they're a must to keep it green. I'll experiment with like a little bit of distance to see how things go. There's a computer there, yeah. So back to the main screen. Okay, so it's been about I would say 2 months since I started this review, so there's been a big gap in between, and I wanted to use them and see whether there was any problems or they failed. Now they've been working fine. In fact, they've been working great during the day where it's a little bit dark, but full night time I need a bit more light. There's a bit of flicker there, unfortunately. I mean, I don't do a lot of videos during the really dark, so anyway, I decided to pick up another set because I was quite happy with them. Exactly the same. I haven't even took them out yet. Yeah. Exactly the same. I just thought I wanted a little bit more light, and I was going to get a different make, but I thought, no, I'll get the same because the tripods are not that bad, not as bad as I probably said. They are quite cheap and easy to break, but then again, don't break them. Just be careful and they'll be fine. So I'm really pleased with them. These ones are the newer ones. If you like this video, if you found it useful, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subbed, I would appreciate it if you drop us a sub, guys. Any comments, leave in the section below and I'll get back to you. And like I said, I've been using these for, I think it's 3 months now, because there's a gap in the and they've been perfect, not a problem at all. And also, I didn't talk about the volume. You can turn the brightness up and down. Now when you were watching, if you watched the video earlier, same video, they were actually on the low setting, so it actually goes higher, and I didn't mention that, so I apologize for that. So these ones for these guys. If you found it useful, give us a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.